Welcome back to Horrible Harry in Room 2B. Today's chapter is called Horrible Harry and the Thanksgiving Play. Right away, I'm noticing this picture and going, what? Okay, here we go. Miss Mackle said that Room 2B was putting on a Thanksgiving play for the parents. Some of you will be pilgrims, some of you will be Indians, and one of you, will be Squanto. I want to be Squanto, I said. I want to show the pilgrims how to plant corn with dead fish bodies. Miss Mackle looked out the window. When she looked back, she said, "Okay, Doug, you can be Squanto." "I want to be the dead fish body," Harry said. Miss Mackle stared at Harry. "You want to be a dead fish in our Thanksgiving play?" Everyone in the class looked at Harry. Harry beamed. "It's an important role. If it wasn't for the dead fish, the pilgrims wouldn't have been able to fertilize the corn, and if the corn wasn't fertilized, the corn wouldn't have grown, and the pilgrims would have starved, and you wouldn't have a play about them. So, I want to be the dead fish." "But that's a horrible part to play." "A dead fish," Miss Mackle said, making a face. Harry flashed his white teeth. "I don't mind." Of course Harry wouldn't mind. Harry loves to do horrible things. At the first practice, Song Lee got sick. All she had to say was, "Life is hard." She was a pilgrim, but she just mumbled. "You have to speak up," Miss Mackle said. Song Lee looked like she was going to cry. "Do you not feel well?" Miss Mackle said. Song Lee shook her head. 10 minutes later, Song Lee went home. Everyone knew why. Song Lee wasn't really sick. She was just too scared to say anything in front of anybody. "Okay, places, everybody," said Miss Mackle. "Pilgrims, you are in the field sowing," which means planting seeds and using a tool in the dirt. Squanto, you come in and say your line about helping them plant corn. Pilgrims, you talk amongst yourselves about how hard life is. Everyone did what Miss Mackle said, except Harry. "You wiggle forward when Squanto pulls you on the rope," Miss Mackle said. "I don't feel like wiggling right now," Harry said. "But you have to wiggle a little so that Squanto can pull you in," Miss Mackle replied. "You're too heavy." "I'll wiggle a little," Harry grumbled. I could tell Harry wasn't his old self. He didn't feel like being a dead fish. After school, Harry came to my house. He called Song Lee on my phone, and then he talked with her mother. I wondered if Harry's bad mood had something to do with Song Lee's going home. The next day at practice, Song Lee showed up. She whispered something in Miss Mackle's ear. Miss Mackle leaned back against the chalkboard. She looked shocked. Finally, she smiled. "Okay, places, everybody," she called. "Pilgrims, you're in the field sowing. Squanto, you come in with your 2 fish." "2," I said. "2," the class said. Miss Mackle cleared her throat. Song Lee would like to be a dead fish also. The class looked down at Song Lee and Harry. I looked down. They were lying on the floor, dead, saying nothing. And Song Lee's mother made fish tails and fish fins for them. Isn't that wonderful? I could tell Harry thought it was wonderful. He was playing a dead fish that smiled. "Places, everyone," Miss Mackle called. Everyone did what Miss Mackle said. I said my line really well. And when I got to the part about fertilizing the corn with dead fish, I had a rope around Harry's waist and Song Lee's waist to slide them in. They both wiggled forward, so it was easy. Sometimes Harry's horrible ideas help the class. That was a short chapter. You'll see some of my questions for this chapter, and next week I will post chapter 5. Have a great weekend.